Smith with the national anthems here at the Rose Garden. Todd Roman alongside Andy Kemper. Dean the Scooter Roman will be with us periodically throughout the night. Winterhawks against the Oil Kings. Game 6 of the WHL Championship Series. The Hawks trail the Oil Kings 3-2 in the series. Tonight's goaltender matchup brought to you by the plumbers and steam fitters of UA Local 290, protecting the pipes. Laurent Brossois starting for the Oil Kings, 15-3 in the playoffs with a 2.05 goals against average, 93.2 save percentage. Matt Carruth, 2.68 goals against average, 91.9% save percentage in these playoffs. Scratches and injury report brought to you by Rebound Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Save scratches for both teams. Preston Kopech, Cody Castro, Jason Trott, and Lane Beaveros for the Hawks. Dylan Rock, Cole Benson, Ryan Deck, Mason Geertsen, and Tristan Sieben for the Oil Kings.
Your referees tonight are Matt Kirk and Pat Smith. The linesmen are Ron Dieterle and Justin Hull. Portland starts Ross in the left wing, Lear on the right wing, Taylor Peters at center, Brandon Wotherspoon on defense. It'll be Maxwell, St. Croix, and Pelch up front for Edmonton. Griffin Reinhardt and Martin Gernat on defense for Edmonton. Hawks in the home white, going left to right here in the first period.
Oil Kings in the red with the blue trim, working right to left. Taylor Peters missed a large portion of game 4, the entire second period of play, after he went off slow in the first period. He's starting tonight, face off against Maxwell. Peters hacks it in on goal on Brossois. Brossois settles it down for Reinhardt near side corner. He'll bank it ahead for Christian Pelch. Pelch to center, pass across for Maxwell. He's checked by Peters, but he got it into the zone. St. Croix pokes it loose. Pelch shot deflected on goal, and a kick save made by Carruth on the partial deflection. Comes out to the high slot. Maxwell shot tipped by Pelch towards the front. Ross takes it back for the Hawks. Brad Ross will outlet, looking for Lear over his stick. Icing against Portland, no change. 19:35 left in the first.
Tough first save for Matt Carruth on an entry shot that deflected off William Wren. Was going to Max left. He had to get the right pad out quickly. Good save early. We're just 25 seconds in. Ross, Lear, and Peters have to remain out as they iced it from their own zone.
Peters on the draw against Lazar. Face-off goes to the sideboards. Up to the right point. Gernat throws it down the wall. Pass Legault. Goes in deep. Wotherspoon takes it for Portland. He'll pass ahead for Lear. Chip it to center for Brad Ross. 2-on-1 with Peters into the zone. Ross down the right wing side. Shot on goal. Save Brossois as Ross was trying to create a rebound for Peters. Brossois made the save and directed the rebound away from the front of the net. Hawks make changes as Gernat skates out of his own zone. Gernat to the red line, dumps it in wide of Carruth's net. Carruth will poke it around the far sideboards, past Samuelson. Lazar hacks it forward. Hawks clear to the line, long shot. Save made by Carruth, and he hangs on the effort by Henrik Samuelson.
So both teams get a good look early. Ross kind of tried to fool, I think, Laurent Brossois with that shot. He almost did. Brossois kind of juggled it as he went to the far pad to try to get a pad rebound. He lifted it maybe a little too much because he got into the glove area of Brossois, but he held it out. Less than a minute gone here in the first period. Already 2 good scoring chances.
Reed, Leipzig, Gabriel for the Hawks forward line. Face off Reed against Raczynski. Tied up in skates. Dug loose by Peddle. Spinning shot. Missed the net wide. Near side, Foster. Shot blocked by Joe Morrow. Morrow banks it ahead. Looking for Leipzig. Knocked down by Foster. Caruth sets it up behind the net for Rutkowski. Rutkowski spinning in there. Rutkowski shrugs off Raczynski. His pass up the middle, bounces free to center. Cam Reed takes it there. Reed down the left wing side into the zone. Driving wide, Cam Reed looking for a centering pass, kicked just wide by Leipzig. Reed has it near side half wall. Reed out to the left point. Joe Morrow takes a slap shot, throws it backdoor. Leipzig knocked down on the play by Raczynski. Hawks still have the puck in the attacking zone. Gabriel gets it to the line. Morrow throws it down to the half wall for Cam Reed. Reed near sideboards. Trying to pass to the point, hit Peddle, goes to the far side. Morrow, sharp angle shot, glove save Brossois, he hangs on.
Good shift there, Gabriel, Reed, and Leipzig. Reed really flying into the zone down the left side with authority. Great centering pass, but Leipzig just couldn't quite get enough of his stick on it to get it onto Brossois' net. But a good rush by Reed nonetheless. Shots are 2-2 early. Minute 44 gone, first period.
Yeah, that pass just handcuffed Leipzig, who snuck in behind Foster. Now Nobles, Berche, and Ratty for Portland. Nobles on the draw against Curtis Lazar. Samuelson cheats in. No one gets kicked out of the circle. This time the face-off is dropped, and the Hawks take possession. Ratty far corner. Spinning in there. Ratty finds Berche around behind the net. Centering pass just went under the stick of Nobles. Rutkowski pinches to hold it in. Tied up by a couple of Oil Kings. They bull their way to center. It's Lazar. Knocked away from him by Rutkowski. Nobles gets it back into the zone. Taken there by Sautner. Sautner on the backhand. Banks it to center. Pouliot quickly ahead. Off the stick of Berche. Goes right back to Sautner. Sautner for Reinhardt. Reinhardt up the middle, Samuelson for Legault, rink wide into the zone. Lazar driving wide on Derek Pouliot. Lazar to the bottom of the circle, shot blocked wide by Pouliot. Rakowski hit by Samuelson. Nobles takes the puck for Portland. Back for Troy Rakowski behind the Hawk net. Rakowski to Pouliot, dodging Legault. Now Derek Pouliot will skate out of the Hawk zone. Pass up the middle for Berchi. Fakes a pass for Ratty, skates into the zone himself, right wing side. Berchi fanned on a centering pass for Ratty, and Samuelson will play it to center for Legault. Legault down the left wing side, driving in, drop pass Samuelson, shot blocked wide by Berchi from behind. Reinhardt up on the play, cycles it down for Legault. He's tied up by Wren. Berchi takes the puck. Berchi outlets looking for Ratty over his stick, comes loose for Samuelson to send back in deep as the Hawks make changes. Caruth behind the net, plays it to William Wren. Wren turning away from Iwanek. Bank pass ahead, intercepted by Wilson, who sends it back down low. Wren checks him. Puck taken by Iwanek, back out towards the line. Ratty got a stick on it. Corbett shot blocked wide by Delio. Patan takes the puck, banks it in behind the net for William Wren. Wren chips it ahead. Ratty out on a long shift, gets the puck to center. Ratty through the middle for Delio. Left wing pass, Patan into the zone. Patan makes a move to the backhand, spinning towards the front, and poked away by Brossois. Now Corbett dodges Nick Patan. Corbett up the middle of the ice. Pass hit Iwanek, came back to Patan. Into the zone now for Joey Baker. High slot, spinning in there, protects the puck. Shot just missed the net wide. Near sideboards, Patan. Throws it down, looking for Delio. Knocked away by Iwanek. Patan digs it back free. Flipped to center by the Oil Kings. Hansen for Portland plays it back to the Oil King line, taken by Mraz. Mraz watched by Baker. Pass ahead into skates. Dug loose by the Oil Kings Corbett. Corbett lets it go free. Hansen takes it for Portland. Plays it back to Joe Morrow. 16-10 remaining in the first period. No score. Peters pokes it up the right wing ahead of Lear. Corbett there first. Lear pressures him. Corbett protects the puck. Flips it up and over the glass and out of play. Delay of game against the Oil Kings. First power play of the game will go to the Winterhawks.
Good shift by the fourth line of Portland. Baker, Patan, and Delio again creating havoc in the offensive zone. And then another good forecheck by Lear. Forced Corbett to throw it in the air. Got too much of it and went out of play. Power play for Portland. 2 minutes for delay of game on Cody Corbett.
Hawk power play 5 for 18 in the series will go to work. Ross taking the first face-off against Raczynski. Face-off, tied up in skates. Hawks get it to the line. Derek Pouliot, slap shot! Save Brossois, no rebound with Berchi right in front.
I think Ratty got a deflection on that one the way through too, so good job by Brossois to stick with the shot. As that time Pouliot did have a shooting lane to fire that one and got it all the way through to the net. I think Ratty got a stick on it on the way through.
Ross on the draw against Iwanek. Face-off tied up, won by the Hawks again. Pouliot to the left point. Joe Morrow walking in. Slap shot! Blocked down, and that one stung Iwanek. He goes to the sideboards. Morrow has it again. He'll wind. Fakes a shot. Ratty kicked it towards the front. Save Brossois. Ratty centers. Loose at the side of the net. Pouliot tied up there by Lowe. Ratty back to the right point for Brad Ross. Ross walking to the middle, right wing side, Ty Ratty looking for a shooting lane, wrister on goal, save Brossois through traffic, and Iwanek hacks it off the boards and out the length of the ice. Check it, Raczynski with the clear.
What a battle between Berchi and Pesic in the front of the net, holy cow.
35 seconds gone on the power play, Berchi goes off, Nobles replaces him, Joe Morrow to center. Morrow drops it off for Marcel Nobles. Into the zone, right wing pass, Ratty back through the middle, just out of the reach of Nobles. Gerbadat takes it, rims it around the wall, Ross right point holds it in. Down the half wall for Pouliot. Cross ice, Morrow, left point, walking in. High slot, Nobles, his shot off Brossois and Watt. Pouliot near sideboards. Back to the right point he goes. Fan on his cross ice pass, it comes out to center. A minute remaining on the power play for Portland. Hawks into the attacking zone. Derek Pouliot cutting in. Peddle knocked it away from him nicely and sends it back down the length of the ice.
3 shots on the power play so far for Portland.
45 seconds left on it. Cam Reed out from behind the net. Right wing pass for Gabriel to center. Gabriel driving wide. Around low to the bottom of the circle. Centers! Reed on goal. Save made by Brossois. Rebound loose. Cam Reed has it. Far sideboards. Backpedaling to the left point. Reed now to the top for Rakowski. Slap shot. Kick save Brossois. Rebound Nobles. Right half wall. Back to the line for Troy Rakowski. Walk to the middle. Fake a slap shot. Plays it to Nobles. Cross ice pass. Knocked away to the sideboards. Reed cycles it. Missed Leipzig. Low and Nobles chase after it. Nobles tries to get it to the line, didn't get enough on it, and Raczynski flips it to center. Rakowski gloves it down for the Hawks. He'll play it ahead for Marcel Nobles. Nobles spinning through center. 8 seconds left on the power play. Slap shot blocked down by Pesic. Pelch pokes it loose. Raczynski battling in there, gets it back to Pelch. He'll flip it up in the air, back out to center, where Wotherspoon gloves it. Out of the box, Corbett. Oil Kings get the kill. Winterhawks with 5 shots on their power play. Pesic with the puck in his own zone. Behind the net, plays it to Keegan Lowe. Low outlets up the middle, off the stick there of Samuelson, icing against the Oil Kings. 13:49 remaining in the first. They can change if they want.
Good power play for Portland. Got lots of looks, had good possession, moved it quickly, good player movement. but Brossoit made the saves he had to, and he had to make 5 of them, as the Hawks now have 7 shots in the first 6-11 of this contest. So Portland hopefully can gain some momentum, even though they didn't score on the power play.
5 shots, 2 went wide, 4 blocks by the Oil Kings. The Hawks sent 11 pucks towards the net in 2 minutes. Face off to the right of Brossoit, won by the Oil Kings. Sottner around behind the net, tied up by Lear. Baker in there battling as well. Sottner plays it ahead, Morrow pinching in on Legault. Legault back for Sottner, he's tied up by Taylor Lear. To his side, battling near side corner. Baker digs it free for the Hawks. Baker to the line for Joe Morrow. Now to the far side, Wren, bouncing puck, can't get the shot away, cycles it down for Peters, down low. Peters working in there on Reinhardt. Taylor Peters behind the net. Peters spins it free for Lear, near side corner. Lear working in there, has it knocked away by Sottner, who will outlet to center for Samuelson. Samuelson working in on William Wren. Driving wide, Samuelson to the bottom of the circle. Samuelson around behind the net. Centering pass, knocked away by Caruth. Lazar following, can't get the shot away, goes for the wrap! And Caruth made the save on the goal line, and the Hawks clear to center. It's Taylor Lear. Into the zone goes Lear. He'll cycle it down low. What a save by Caruth. Hawks making changes, sent to center by the Oil Kings. Rutkowski has it there for Portland for Wotherspoon. Now Ratty tips it into the zone ahead of Berchi down the right wing side. Corbett tied up by Berchi to the corner. Puck taken by Lazar. Ratty working in on him. Lazar to the far side. Pass ahead. Patan knocks it down, holds it into the zone. Gernat has it far corner. Gernat watched by Berchi, plays it to Corbett, rims it ahead for Samuelson to center. Samuelson, right wing pass, Peddle off his stick, he'll take it into the zone. Patan ties him up, Peddle gets it back, throws it towards the front, knocked down by Rutkowski. And Troy Rutkowski will pass ahead, knocked down by Raczynski. Raczynski throws it into the near side corner. Raczynski battling in there with Rutkowski. Rutkowski digs it loose for Ratty. Taken there though by Foster. Foster wheeling out to the top of the zone, long wrist shot, glove save made by Caruth, and he'll hang on.
What a save by Matt Caruth. I thought Lazar had him beat to the far post on the wraparound, and somehow Matt got over. I don't know if he got it with a stick or the glove, but that was an absolute tremendous save by Matt Caruth here early in the first period to keep it a scoreless tie.
Face-off coming to the right of Matt Caruth's net. 12-12 remaining in period number 1. Reed on the draw against Raczynski. Check it, Maxwell. Face-off won by Maxwell to St. Croix, tied up by Wotherspoon. St. Croix spins free, walking towards the front of the net, scores! What a move by St. Croix, bowling his way through a check and fired it up and over the glove of Caruth. 1-0 Oil Kings.
First goal of the series for St. Croix, and it's a huge one to give them a 1-0 lead. 7:53 into the period. St. Croix will get his 7th of the playoffs, but his first of the WHL Final. And it's 1-0 Edmonton.
Maxwell will get the assist. And the Hawks trail 1-0 here, midway through the first period. Reed will take the draw against Maxwell. Strong move to the front by St. Croix, and a perfect shot off the inside of the post past Matt Caruth's glove. Reed sends it in deep off the face-off. Brossoit drops it off for Lowe. Now Pelch tries to poke it around Reed to center. Maxwell hits Gabriel with his outlet pass. Lowe chases down in his own zone, banks it to center, off Pelch, taken by Reed for Gabriel. Joining the rush, Wren into the zone down the right wing side. Wren, sharp angle shot, stick to the corner by Brossoit. Leipzig takes it around behind the cage. Leipzig working in there on Pesic. St. Croix knocks it free though. St. Croix for Pelch out to center. Pelch dropping it through the middle of the ice, knocked away by Gabriel. Maxwell follows, his shot stick to the glass by Caruth, high in the air. Wren gloves it down for Oliver Gabriel. Gabriel look for an outlet, finds Wotherspoon. Now to the right wing side, Leipzig into the zone. They say offside as Leipzig didn't quite have possession crossing the blue line.
Yeah, Leipzig was with the puck into the zone, but you have to have full possession before any part of you crosses the line entirely. And Leipzig was just ahead of the puck. 11:23 remaining first period, 1-0 is the score. Edmonton leading on a goal by St. Croix.
Face-off tied up in skates. Peters digs it loose for Josh Hansen. He'll send it in deep. Brossoit behind the Oil King net. Brossoit trying to reverse it, hit Ross. Dug free by Reinhardt for Sottner. He's checked by Peters. Peters back to the line for Morrow, left point. Looking for a shooting lane. Now to the right wing point it comes. Josh Hansen, he'll wind, tipped on goal, save made by Brossoit. Rebound loose in the slot area. Lear spinning, trying to fire, blocked down, and Iwanek spins around behind the net. Iwanek checked by Ross, puck loose in the high slot. Peters takes it to the right half wall. Peters around to the corner. Back to the right point for Josh Hansen. Left point Morrow. Long wrist shot, blocked down to the corner. Ross chasing after it. Sottner ties him up. Sottner around behind the net. Ross chasing. Sottner ahead for Mraz. Big Big hit by Josh Hansen, knocked Mraz off the puck. And the Hawks keep it in the zone. Reinhart behind the net now for Sautner. Sautner checked by Ross, spinning in there. Nobles fresh off the bench, pokes the puck loose. Reinhart far corner, watched by Ratty. Ratty checks him. Nobles trying to dig in there to get the puck loose, and he does. Now Owanek takes it away for the Oil Kings, and he'll turn up the left wing side and get the puck to center. Owanek to the red line, send it in deep. 10:15 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Oil Kings on a goal by Michael St. Croix. Morrow outlets up the middle, knocked away. Peddle sends it ahead. Berchi knocks it away for him. Back into the zone. Sven Berchi down the right wing side. Wrist shot save made by Brossois. He batted the rebound away from the front. Berchi takes it in the corner. Berchi cycles it down for Ratty. Ratty out towards the right point for Retkowski. Down low, Nobles. High slot. Ratty! The fan on his one-timer. Almost went to Berchi on the back door. Now Ratty behind the net. Tied up by Raczynski. Ratty working loose. Ratty, Raczynski battling in there. Ratty falls down on the puck, trying to get back up and maintain possession. Face-off will be outside as the whistle blows. 9:41 remaining in period number 1. 1-0 Oil Kings. Back with more on Winterhawks.com.
Preserving and protecting the nation's water supply and finding alternative forms of energy have never been more crucial to our way of life and the environment. Innovative ways of reclaiming and reusing wastewater are part of regular sustainable building practices. Rainwater harvesting for domestic use is becoming more common. Heating and cooling systems are being developed using solar heat and groundwater. Who will build these systems for making America less dependent on foreign oil and reduce our carbon footprint? Today's plumbers and steam fitters trained here in Oregon at Local 290. Where do you find them? Call the Portland Mechanical Contractors Association. What are they working on now? Well, for example, the new Port of Portland building uses virtually no electricity or fossil fuel for heating or cooling. It comes from groundwater. And this building reuses every drop of wastewater and rainwater. These are some of the exciting new innovations created and built by PMCA contractors. To find out more, log on to pmcaoregon.com. To the action on Winterhawks.com.
We're back here at the Rose Garden, 9:17 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton over Portland in Game 6 for the WHL Final. Brought to you by Rebound Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. If you suffered injury, make the call the Winterhawks make. It's 1-800-REBOUND.
Also brought to you by Fred Meyer. Whatever's on your list, one stop at Fred Meyer saves you time and money. And by Estes Men's Clothing at 16th and Gleason in the Pearl, 503-227-0275. New suits, new tuxedos, rentals, or purchases. Also some nice shoes as well. Estes Men's Clothing at 16th and Gleason in the Pearl. Face-off coming at center ice. Oil Kings lead 1-0 on a good individual effort by Michael St. Croix, his first goal of the series. 9-5 the shots in favor of Portland. Hawks had a very good power play they didn't score on midway through that, early in that first period of play. Now the Oil Kings have kind of got their feet underneath them.
Yeah, for sure. And that was a huge goal for St. Croix. The Hawks have shown in the playoffs that they can come back from first period deficits. They've done it a number of times, especially on home ice. They're going to need to do it again tonight.
Face-off won by the Oil Kings. Lowe pokes it ahead. Pouliot at center, trying to find Leipzig. Knocked away by Peddle. Flip back to the Hawk line. Derek Pouliot has it there for Portland. Pouliot dodging Foster. Cross-ice pass. Morrow kick it to the stick. Try to flip it ahead. Knocked away by Raczynski. Finds Peddle. Check it Foster into the Hawks zone. Knocked away from him by Morrow. Morrow turns it ahead. Peddle knocks it away. Peddle, far sideboards. Working in there on Cam Reed. Peddle working in on Reed. Morrow hacks it away from him to the line. Gernat holds it in. Morrow takes it back for the Hawks out to center. His outlet pass not there for Leipzig. Corbett hacks it back into Hawk territory. Foot race between Foster and Morrow. Morrow knocks it free for Derek Pouliot. And Pouliot will outlet for Brendan Leipzig down the right wing side into Oil King territory. Leipzig drops it off for Cam Reed. Bottom of the circle. Centers. Gabriel scores!
We talked about the need for someone else to step up offensively. What a play by Leipzig, Reed, and Gabriel to even the score. Leipzig with a perfect drop pass to Cam Reed. Heart of the net. Cross crease pass, and Oliver Gabriel pounds it home. We're leaving at 1. Fourth of the playoffs for Oliver Gabriel.
Just like that goal that the Winterhawks scored in Edmonton, Pouliot was the one down the wing centering it for Oliver Gabriel after the drop pass by Chase Delio. Great job by Leipzig to work towards the middle before he dropped it off. That sucks Corbett away from the front of the net. And the Winterhawks get it back equal. Oliver Gabriel's fourth of the playoffs.
Huge, huge goal right there.
Face off, tied up, won by the Hawks into the attacking zone. Sven Berchi knocked away from him by Reinhardt to the line. Nobles cycles it down low. Ratty, far corner, working in there against Sautner. Sautner digging it loose. Ratty and Sautner continue to battle. Puck still loose in there. Falling down is Sautner. Ratty trying to pick the puck free, as well as Sven Berchi in there. Sautner rims it around to the near side. Wren chasing down after it against Pelch. They tie up to the near sideboards. Pelch pokes it free, gets it ahead and out to center. Here comes Maxwell. Maxwell and St. Croix into the zone. Maxwell drops off. St. Croix slap shot high over top of the net. Mini 2-on-1 there for the Oil Kings. Hawks escape. Now William Wren takes the puck. Outlets for Sven Berchi. Berchi into the zone. Centers for Ty Ratty. Drops it back to Berchi. High slap. Fakes a shot. Nobles off the post. He hit the post on the near side. Now Nobles tries to center. Knocked away. Legault. Outlets up the right wing side. Rakowski intercepts there for Portland. Troy Rakowski spinning in his own zone. Backhands it out to center. Taken there by Sautner at his own line. Sautner rink wide for Legault. Legault into the zone. Left wing side. Driving wide on Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon poked it away. Rakowski hacks it ahead. Held in by St. Croix. Near side. He's checked by Taylor Peters. St. Croix spins off the wall. Can't get the shot away. It's blocked by the Hawks. And Brad Ross will skate to center. Ross down the left wing to the red line. Shoots it in high over top of the net. Near sideboards. Lear takes it. Taylor Lear has it knocked away. Comes to the line. Rakowski slap shot. Tipped by Peters. And on goal save. Rebound Peters. And he put it over top of the net.
I don't know what that hit. I don't know if it hit. I think it hit the clearing from that Lazar and went out of play, but the Hawks have got it going a little bit now after the goal. Good deflection on the way through by Brad Ross. Or by Lear, excuse me, I believe.
Peters in front, and then Ross as well. Brossois with the right pad save.
I want to see what this hit.
Peters' shot hit the shaft of the stick of Curtis Lazar and up and over the net. Otherwise, it's 2-1 Portland.
Great play, though. Hawks are really starting to bring it now.
Face-off won by the Oil Kings in their own zone. Patan battling in there. Lazar chips it ahead for Samuelson to center. Samuelson rink wide. Legault into the zone. Driving wide. Long shot blocked by Rakowski to the corner. Lazar chips it free. Legault near side. Sharp angle shot. Save made by Caruth. Now Pouliot, far corner. Pouliot ahead for Delio. Delio chips it for Patan. Patan chips it ahead for Baker to center. Baker down the left wing side. Walking in on Corbett. Baker shot. Save Brossois. And he got the rebound away from the front of the net. Now Samuelson knocked away from him by Patan, back out to center. Nick Patan for Chase Delio. Bounces over his stick in Hawk territory. Delio throws it back for Derek Pouliot. Samuelson chasing after him. Pouliot banks it behind for Troy Rutkowski. He has a little time behind the Hawk net. Delio will swing by on the controlled breakout. Rutkowski. Left wing pass, Pouliot. Pouliot to center for Oliver Gabriel. Driving down the wing, right wing side, knocked away from him. Into the high slot it goes. Rachinski can't clear it off of Cam Reed, and then he flipped it into his own bench. Face-off coming in Oil King territory.
He hit Keegan Lowe in the side of the face with the puck. Lowe's a bit shaken up on the Edmonton bench. The puck hit him right in the side of the face. Lowe is reaching the face. He may need some assistance here as he caught that one in the mouth area on the Oil King bench.
Reed on the draw against Rachinski to the right of Brossois. Face off, tried to go forward with it, did Reed. Knocked away by Foster, still loose in the circle. Reed comes up with it. Reed to the line for Morrow. Now to the right point, Josh Hansen. Fakes a slap shot, now he throws it side of the net. Blocked down there by Reinhardt. Reinhardt spins away from Cam Reed, has a little time to outlet for Jordan Peddle. Peddle to the red line, flips it cross corner. Foster is in there first on it. Morrow checks him to the corner boards. Morrow digs the puck free, wheeling around behind the Hawk net. Joe Morrow, backhand pass, knocked down by Peddle. Comes to center. Peddle takes it back into the zone. Peddle trying to move in on Reed. Reed knocking it away. Foster battles. Hawks take it back. Brendan Leipzig. Leipzig plays it back behind his own net as he sees the Oil Kings changing. That allows Morrow time and space to skate forward. 5:40 remaining in the first. Reed to the red line. Flips it in. Hit an Oil King. Bounces loose into the crowd. Face-off coming at center ice.
Good action of this one. Hawks out shooting Edmonton 14-6 early in this contest. The Hawks have not outshot Edmonton in any game in the series. Game 4 was tied 42-42, but the Oil Kings have held the shot advantage in each of the other 4 games played so far.
Peters, Ross, and Lear back out for Portland. They had a good shift a moment ago. Face off, won by the Hawks into the zone. Lear driving in, drops it off, looking for Ross. Ross to the right point for Troy Rutkowski, out of his reach. He takes it off the sideboards, flips it towards the front, knocked down there by Iwanek. Iwanek will turn and burn to center. To the red line, he flips it in, goes up and over the glass and out of play. Look out down here on the near sideboards.
Yeah, a fan caught that one in the head too. Not a good night for pucks going into crowds or benches.
5:23 remaining in period number 1.
Face off right at center ice. Peters, Lear, and Ross.
Face off tied up in skates. Won by the Hawks. Rutkowski ahead for Peters down the right wing side out of the reach of Lear. Big hit there by Peters as he buries Lowe. That's going to be a penalty. Out to center come the Oil Kings. Right wing side Samuelson to the red line. Extra attacker on for Edmonton. Now puck loose behind the net. Taken there by Pesic. Rims it around in front. Wraparound save Caruth on Samuelson. He hangs on.
Now we got a Schmozzle in front. There is a power play coming for Edmonton. Let's see if Edmonton does something to even it out. St. Croix comes in to give Rutkowski a headlock. Who's got Iwanek in a headlock? Who's got Lear in a headlock?
Now Lazar puts Ross in a headlock. Who's got Iwanek as the headlock chain is going in the Winterhawks zone in front of Matt Caruth.
They're about 5 deep on the headlock chain there. One on top of the other, but Peters is going to head to the box to see what the call is from referee Matt Kirk.
Lowe went off to the bench after he took the hit. 2 minutes for boarding is the call to Taylor Peters. First power play of the game for the Oil Kings. And the Winterhawks' best penalty killing forward is in the box.
So 2 minutes for Taylor Peters. Boarding is the call. Nobles will be out with Gabriel to start the PK with Wotherspoon and Rutkowski. Reinhart, Gernat, St. Croix, Lazar, and Maxwell. The 5-man power play unit for Edmonton. Derek Laxdal's up on the bench. He wants something else to talk about. He's saying his player has a cut. Or something. I see a player over there with a towel to the face.
I think it's Lowe who took the hit.
He's the one that also took the puck to the face earlier. He might have been bleeding to start with.
Laxdal wants more. He's not going to get it. 2-minute minor. Face off to the left of Caruth's net. Nobles on the draw against St. Croix. Face off, won by St. Croix to the right wing point. Taken there by Reinhart. Walks to the middle, plays to the far side. Maxwell. Maxwell right point, down the wall. St. Croix, high slot Reinhart, back for St. Croix, right circle. St. Croix back to the line for Griffin Reinhart. Slap shot, save Caruth, rebound. Maxwell blocked by Rutkowski, goes in behind the net. Lazar banks it to the left point for Gernat. Right point, one-timer on a rolling puck by Reinhart, blocked in front by Rutkowski. Gabriel near sideboards, ties up in there. Puck dug loose by the Oil Kings. Left point Gernat, right point Reinhart once again. Now to the top of the umbrella for Gernat. Back for Reinhart, right wing side. Walking in, slap shot, hit the side of the net. Maxwell throws it in behind for St. Croix. He'll play it to the left point for Gernat. 40 seconds gone on the power play. Gernat shot, blocked by Marcel Nobles, broke his stick. Nobles without a stick, St. Croix has the puck. Near side half wall. St. Croix walking in, plays it to the right wing side. Reinhart shot, save Caruth, rebound loose in the corner, and Rutkowski is able to bank it down the length of the ice.
Great play by Rutkowski down on an extended shift to the guy with a broken stick and Marcel Nobles.
3:59 remaining in the first period. 55 seconds remaining on the power play for Edmonton. Out from behind his own net, up the middle is Martin Gernat. Right wing pass. Stood up there on the far side. Berchi poked the puck free. He's going in on Lowe. Berchi lost an edge as he went to the far sideboards. Then Lowe checked him anyway. Samuelson gets the puck to Legault, now to center. Legault driving out the left wing side, in wide. Mora watching him. Legault tied up by Ratty. Throws it down into the corner for Samuelson. Samuelson now back to Legault. Bank it to the line. Low to the right point, Pesic. Pesic watched by Berchi, down into the corner, intercepted by Derek Pouliot, and he'll skate ahead. Pouliot pokes it out to the line and out to center. Lowe chasing into his own zone, 18 seconds left on the power play. Lowe up the middle of the ice. Lowe, left wing side, banks it off the glass in deep. Caruth behind the Hawk net. Drops it off for Pouliot, he'll send it to the Oil King bench. A lot of bodies out there, so none of them can play the puck. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, Taylor Peters out of the box. And the Winterhawks get their first kill of the game. Left wing pass, Reinhart to center. Reinhart banking it in deep. Caruth behind the net, tries to poke it around. It's loose in the front area. Spinning shot by Peddle, blocked by the Hawk defense, and Taylor Peters banks it to center for Lear. Bounces over his stick. Reinhart ahead. Peters intercepts. Peters turns into the zone, but Ross was just offside as he and Reinhart collided right at the blue line. 2:38 left in the first.
Yeah, Reinhart put a body on Ross, and Ross couldn't hold his foot position to stay onside. Good penalty kill, though, by Portland. I think only one shot by Edmonton on that power play. The Hawks did block a few, including Marcel Nobles, who had his stick break on a shot block, but Hawks get the penalty kill. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play here in the first period.
Now Reed, Leipzig, and Patan for Portland. Reed on the draw against Rutkowski. Face off, won by the Oil Kings. Taken by Gernat. Gernat watched by Patan. Gernat flips it to the Hawk line. Rutkowski knocks it down. Peddle takes it back into the zone, flips it on goal, save Caruth, and he hangs on.
2:27 remaining in the first period. Stick around in our first intermission tonight. Todd will have the scoring summary for you, and then we'll have the final edition of the WHL This Week with host John Keane. He has some information, I believe, about Seth Jones, who signed with the Winterhawks, so that'll be coming up tonight in our first intermission.
2:27 left in the first. Oil Kings struck first on a goal by Michael St. Croix. Hawks' Oliver Gabriel responded, and that's how we are at the 1-1 scoreline right now. Reed on the draw for Portland against Maxwell for the Oil Kings. Face off, tied up, won by the Hawks. Leipzig gets it to center, looking for Gabriel. Pass hit him in the side of the head. Gabriel kept going, but he had it knocked away by Gernat. Now into the zone, Maxwell for St. Croix. Left wing side, drops it off for Maxwell. His sharp angle shot, blocked by Wren, who bounces it ahead for Oliver Gabriel to turn to center. Gabriel driving down the right wing side, wide on Cody Corbett. Gabriel cutting in, drops it off. Leipzig couldn't get the shot away as he tried to drag it through Corbett. And Corbett was able to knock it away and get it to center for Christians Pelch. Pelch down the right wing side. His shot blocked by Wotherspoon up and over the glass and out of play. Minute 57 left in the first period. Still a 1-1 scoreline here, and that one looked like the drop pass for Leipzig. He could have shot it right away. Instead, he tried to make one extra move.
Yeah, he had an open. If he gets it around the defenseman, he's in too tight almost anyway, so might have been better served to shoot it, but Leipzig's had a tremendous playoff. Hard to second guess what he does with the puck on his stick. But a good rush nonetheless as Gabriel, as Todd mentioned, took one off the melon and just kept going, and eventually they did get it in and get a scoring chance out of it.
Nobles on the draw against Raczynski. Face off, tied up, taken by Foster, hacked away from him by Nobles, down into the corner. Foster spinning in there, pokes it towards the front of the net. Raczynski has it. Raczynski back to the left point for Keegan Lowe. Long shot, well wide of the net. Inboard rebound, took a funny bounce, ends up on the back of the cage, dug loose by Peddle. Peddle spinning shot blocked by Derek Pouliot, and Pouliot will bank it to the line, held in by Lowe, left point, he'll throw it down the wall. Morrow chasing after it against Peddle. Peddle plays it to the far side, Raczynski centers, Pouliot knocks it away from the front of the net. Foster takes control. Foster's long shot blocked by Pouliot, and Derek Pouliot will take the puck, outlet to center. Pesic tied up Berchi, no icing, in behind the net, it's taken by Laurent Brossois. Brossois ahead, bounces over the stick of Ratty. Peddle takes control, he'll get it to center. Lowe joining the rush, wide on Nobles. Morrow pokes it loose. Lowe takes it back, flips it towards the front of the net. Easy glove save by Caruth on a shot that was going 10 feet wide anyway. 1:08 remaining in the first.
Might as well get a face-off, get a line change. Both teams will take advantage of that. As the Hawks have Ross, Peters, and Lear coming out. It'll be Samuelson, Lazar, and Legault, the forward unit for Edmonton. Face-off near side, right-hand side of Matt Caruth's net.
Peters on the draw against Lazar. Face off, tied up in skates, dug loose by the Hawks. Rutkowski fan on his outlet. Samuelson ties him up. Peters digs it loose to the far side. Wotherspoon chasing after it. Wotherspoon ahead for Ross, looking through the middle. Lazar intercepts, holds it in his own. Shot tipped by Samuelson, saved by Caruth. Rutkowski flips it ahead to the line. Reinhardt knocked down by Peters. Dug loose to the near side, Samuelson. Samuelson working in there against Taylor Peters. Hawks take control. Lear to center for Brad Ross. Ross down the right wing side into the zone. Long shot blocked down by Reinhardt. Reinhardt spins it to the far side. Peters chasing after it. Throws it through the high slot area. Nobody home. Samuelson has it near sideboards. Ross fell down on the play and Samuelson skates to center down the left wing side. Samuelson cutting in. Backdoor pass. Legault looking for Lazar under his skate and wide of the net. Far side, Wotherspoon has it for Portland. Banks it ahead. Lazar knocks it away. Centers. Tipped by Samuelson up and over the top of the net. Near side, Lear. Working in there, pokes it ahead for Taylor Peters. Final 12 seconds of the first period. Peters just needs to get the red line, sends it in deep, and he does. Brossois settles the bouncing puck. Taken by the Oil Kings, outlet up the middle of the ice, tipped in by Pelch. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, that will do it for the first period of play as Wotherspoon finishes his check on Pelch at the horn. Oil Kings struck first on a goal by St. Croix, but the Winterhawks respond. Oliver Gabriel's fourth of the playoffs. It's all knotted up at 1 apiece after the first period of play. Stick around, we'll have the first period scoring summary right after this on Winterhawks.com.